Hello everyone and welcome back to another video today, where today I will hopefully be planting some garlic and some onions if we have some time. But first I just want to do a little update on the daffodils. So these are the daffodils starting to come up. Been slowed down because of the frost. As you can see, this would normally have a lot more on, but the buds haven't come properly yet from all of them, so they're all coming at different stages instead of one big bunch due to the snow. We have the tulips and that coming up. I'll show you a good example of the snow affecting them. This bunch here is normally full of flowers but isn't this year, so we have some more here and some tulips here. So the snow has really affected them quite a bit, but so hopefully they will be really good still, and they will hopefully be even better next year when I plant them in the ground or whatever. So I'm also going to show you guys a little clip I recorded yesterday of stuff in the greenhouse. So it is a very mild morning. It's a little bit cold, but it's warm in here. This is the greenhouse that I use. My neighbour lets me use it. I've got a lot of his stuff in as well. These are my hydrangeas, the cuttings I did last year, starting to come up. Here we have some spinach, starting to come very nice. Nice hydrangea plants there. There's some other stuff. These are my fuchsia standard ones. I've got this one, so it's going on like a lean there, like that. That one's still a bit small but going good. These are some onions. They did go soft in the packet in the bottom of the garage because I forgot about them, but they are starting to come up well and should hopefully harden up from the centre. So in this propagator we have some cauliflower, some red Brussels, some cornflower, and that's the lettuce we did. I don't think that'll come up yet. Should come up in about 2 weeks. Here's the cornflower we did in that video. Going good. Hopefully. In here we have some Norway spruce Christmas trees that we did, and some tomatoes go in there. Need to water those. Coming down here, here's some dwarf dahlias that we did in that video coming up. In the video where we did the sweet peas, they're starting to come up really just. I don't think all of them will come up though because of the temperature changes. We've got some tomatoes in there. I don't think they're starting to come up yet. Put this lid back on. There's the sunflowers in there that we did. Got 2 of the dahlias going. Got some standard olives there. Some little topiary ball things looking good in them pots. I believe my neighbour's put some potatoes in there. Here we have those cucumbers. This is a day after we transplanted them. They wilted at first, but they're looking good. So yeah, that's about it in the greenhouse. Not that much at the moment, but we'll be getting some dahlias in soon. So let's get back to the video. So now I've just showed you that stuff in the greenhouse and that. I just went to Wilko yesterday. My mum gave me this bag, so don't worry, I've been dodgy places where your mum likes to go, Primark or whatever it is. So I got some garlic, as you can see, £2 for 3 bulbs. I got this dahlia, Crazy Love, quite a nice tuber in there. I got some red onions, sets. I've got red onion seeds, but I want the sets so I can get a little head start as well. And I also got some wood and birch labels. Been needing some of them for a while now because I just ran out. So if I just put those down there for now, we can get started with the garlic. So I'm just going to plant them in some 9cm pots if I can get some. So I'm not going to plant all of them. I'm going to plant 2 bulbs and leave another bulb left. So I've got some more to do later when these ones are coming up, so I don't have to have them all at the same time. Just going to put that there. I'm going to get some Jack's Magic. Don't have to be really sieved for these. So I'm just going to put some Jack's Magic in there. Don't have to be sieved. Just starting them off in pots as the ground is still a bit wet on the allotment. So starting them off in pots should be just as good, if not better. So just put some compost in there. Move that out of the way. I'm just filling it up a little bit below the rim thing, the lines. If we get some more compost, and then we put the garlic clove in, and then we do it like that. So now that's done, let's get these out of the packet. Can get just this one out for now, like that. So these aren't elephant garlics, they're like some nice little strong ones, so you'll have to use 1 clove per meal or whatever. Might get some elephant garlic in the future, but you just have to carefully get these off like that. As you can see, that's where the roots will come out if it'll focus. It's not focusing, but that's where the roots will come out of the bottom. So make sure you plant it the right way up. There should be like a little flat bit at the bottom where the roots will come out. Just going to plant that in there. Plant that there. Break some more off. There's like a little thing coming out here on this clove. This clove, as you can see there, it's got like a little split. It's like gone all weird. As you can see, started to grow something inside of there. So I'm just going to discard that one. You can really smell it now. Make sure they are the right way up. So these will like obviously turn into their own garlic with their own cloves. Each of these cloves will make its own bulb sort of thing. I might only just do this 1 bulb, to be honest. That one's, I don't know if you see, that one's quite small. Not using that one. See if I can get some of this stuff off here and split it like that. So we see a nice big clove. Got some of the main root thing on it, so I'm just gonna leave that on, to be honest. Don't know what that'll do. I'll put that in there with that on. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, we'll just use this little clove here. That should be good. I really smell it. I'll discard them little ones back there because they're not that good. I'm going to put a light sprinkling on top, but just so you can see like the little stem bit shooting out, just like a little bit. Gently put that on. Don't matter if you cover it that much, but as long as it's not deep down. The light onions, you've got to leave a little bit on. People do it different. Some people just place them on the top. I like to bury them a bit more. Put that in there nicely. So as you can see, you just see like a little bit poking out. That's how I do it. So we can put those to the side. we can water those in a minute. Now I'm good to label them quickly. They'll all go in like the same area together, make sure things separated, but at least put one label in one. If I can get a label out of here, I need to put them in the label jar thing. Get a pencil to sharpen these pencils. They're not that sharp no more. So what's the variety? Garlic, and then put the variety. Casab. I think it's Casablanca or however you say it. I've never grown this variety before. It's like a reddish garlic, but it's white as well. So it's like half between the two. Put the date on that as well, so that's good. So now that's that done. Move that to the side and go put that in some shavings to keep it dry. Later on, let's get some more pots for the onions. So hopefully do some more onions as well. So I've got some pots here. Let's try not to get these mixed up with those. I might just stack those on top of each other for now, like that. So then I can water them all in one go. And I'll put some onions in. I'm only going to do a few. I'm going to do 8 there. I'll do loads more in the future, but I'm just doing 8 for now. Get them going. Need some scissors. Still can't find my scissors. I think I need to go buy some new ones. Need some new pruners and that as well. Just use the blade on the pruners. As you can see, there's some nice little onions, some nice red ones. What's the variety? It just says red onions. That's all it says. Don't really need the variety, but yeah, it just says red onions. So I don't know the variety, but it doesn't matter. I think these ones here will be for home use, and then the rest of the sets that I'll do later will be for selling as onions, and they've formed big bulbs to harvest. I just like to sell some produce. I always plant loads extra because I've got a really big allotment, and I sell those. Last year I sold quite a few tomatoes and that out of the greenhouse. Just gotta fill these up. So now they're all filled up, I'm just gonna find the bottom. You should see some roots and put them in. Same thing how I did the garlic, but I'm going to just leave a little bit exposed, a little stem, and as soon as they start to swell up and we transplant them, you'll see the top of the onion. And then what I normally do is scrape a tiny bit from around it, and that seems to help them going a little bit. I'm not bothered about planting sizes here, because they'll all come at different times, but that one's a bit small, so I'm not going to plant that yet. So just go plant them in there. I'll place that down there. I'm just going to get a tiny bit of compost and put over. As these don't have a variety, I'm not going to bother putting a label on, because it's quite obvious that they're red onions. Make sure they're in there straight. We'll water those in, and that'll be about it. Just a short little video for you guys today. I'm going to plant some more dahlias and things like that in future videos. So I hope you all did enjoy. So yeah, I guess that's about it for today's video. So bye bye everybody.